sometimes control is best left in the people who need to be controlled.
I'm just saying the whole threatening to cut my mic off thing. That's my thing.
Well, first of all,
cut people's
let me
mics
correct
off.
you on that.
That's what I do.
Marcus J, let me correct you on that. That was not a threat, sir.
That was a promise.
Oh.
I just want to say that. Because that sounded
I think that sounded like he was making
real cool at the time.
So if it wasn't a threat, why don't you tell me what it was, big bro?
I mean, it is what it is, man. I advise you, hey, look, stop the crazy, so I'm going to cut your mic off. And you stopped the crazy, so I ain't cut your mic off.
No. I didn't stop the crazy. They couldn't hear me because you cut my mic off.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did cut your mic off.
Yeah.
Because you were crazy.
Yeah, I was kind of wilding out. I was, like I said.
I'm pretty sure it's going to happen to me once.
Yeah.
But you can't control this.
Yeah. I mean, you are uncontrollable. That is absolutely the truth, Big Bro. How was your weekend, man? How were you since we went off the air at 9 p.m. last Tuesday?
Oh, life is beautiful. I went, I supervised some 4-H teens at a teen weekend. Big up in Skelton 4-H Center. That was big. Did that. Saw some snow and some rain, unfortunately. Came back. Yo, I ain't getting paid to say this, but I'm going to put it out there like this. Everybody who can hear the sound of my voice, Project X is a beast.
I want to see it.
Yeah, I saw that Sunday
me and
with a friend. Beast. Yeah. I mean, it's like the best party you ever went to times 1,000.
So is it better than like Superbad?
What?
Is it better than
These 3 suburban Caucasian kids made Superbad look like they were in the 8th grade.
Lord.
Wow.
Yo.
Really?
Seriously.
Okay.
Hey,
seriously.
Big Marcus, we might go check it out this weekend. What you think?
I think we might have to. Me and Carlton and I talked about Project X. And Carlton actually is the one that put me onto it.
Yes, sir.
He told me a couple of weeks ago. He was like, yo, we need to check out this Project X. I said, what the hell is that? He was like, yo, it's kind of a cool movie. You got to check it out. I said, well, is it going to be better than Superbad? And he kind of rolled his eyes at me, kind of like you did a minute ago. So for me, Superbad is kind of the standard for the new wave of, teenage, we wildin' out, acting crazy, ain't nobody around us type movies.
Today's Porky's.
Well, look,
today's Porky's.
It's like this. Did you like The Hangover?
I thought The Hangover was
the first one.
The first one was probably one of the most overrated movies I've seen in the last decade.
So no, I'll take that.
The second one was okay. The first one was like,
but the first one you
overrated. Yeah, overrated.
First of all, you're insane.
I am.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I am.
The first one was better than the second one.
Didn't you like the first one?
I love the first one.
In the first 5 minutes, were you on the floor laughing?
Yeah, I was dying.
All right.
I was dying.
How about the first 2 minutes? I was done. I couldn't control it. I was told by the friend I went with, I probably should have went by myself.
Let me ask you this then, because I got a standard from 1985, a John Hughes movie that I watch 2-3 times a year.
Come on, Boys in the Hood?
Nah, Boys in the Hood.
Not
I said John Hughes, not John Singleton. This dude.
Are you talking about the Bible school?
No, let me tell you what I'm talking about, man.
Please tell me what I'm talking about, man.
I'm talking about Gary
Better off
and
dead.
Wyatt. Weird Science.
How about this?
Weird Science?
Let me
These dudes,
Weird Science.
These dudes
What's her
made
name?
a
What was the
girl.
lady?
Kelly LeBron.
They made
Kelly
a girl.
LeBron. Yeah.
How about this?
They made a girl.
Kelly
Hold on.
LeBron.
This is
Did the people in Project X make a girl?
yes.
No, but they had a lot of girls there.
Hold on. It's
They
like
didn't
this.
make their own
It's like
girl.
this. It's like this. And this will be censored for the people who are not old enough to listen to this. First minute, meet the dude's fam. Second minute, they in the van going to school, listen to Two Live Crews. Hey, we want some, and you feel it again. 3 white suburban kids. Exactly. I was done after that.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was done.
I didn't need to make a girl.
And
then.
it gets
to make a girl.
it gets wild after that.
Okay.
Is it like I've thrown some parties,
Okay.
and I've been part of some crazy parties.
Okay.
This it went over the top,
Over the top.
3, 4, 10 times.
That's what's up. All
Insane.
Right. All right. Well, then that means that Carlton Banks and I, at some point,
I'll go with you.
You gonna see the second time?
Most definitely, it was hilarious.
All right. That's what's up, man. So you do
We
anything
do
else?
matinee hours. I'm gonna let you know.
You do anything else?
Yo,
this
I'm off
weekend?
Wednesday. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
You do anything else this weekend?
Let's see. What I do Tuesday? I didn't work. Monday. Unfortunately, my boys lost on Sunday, and I had to listen to I can't even say it. It kills me. It hurts my heart to say it. Those black and gold people won on Monday. So
VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia.
Unfortunately,
they're going to the big dance. Hey, I'm not a fan, but I have paid them money. Miss J has a diploma for them, so I paid them some money. So I guess I do root for the Rams and whatnot,
never,
so to speak.
Never.
So, all right.
Well, I ever root for them.
She got a diploma or a degree, bro?
Whatever, man. She got papers.
She graduated.
She got something. I mean, back
that's completely different, man. Because you can go off the street and buy a diploma. I'm just saying. But other than that, it was a good weekend. Life was good, and I'm ready to enjoy another one.
So back in the room with us for the first time in a few weeks. Wow. I want to come in at this moment and introduce my girl April P.
The most beautifulest girl in the world.
The most beautifulest girl in the world. What, you like singing Prince songs now? What's the deal? What's up, girl?
The most beautiful girl in the world.
All right.
What? Cut his mic.
Yeah, cut his mic.
Cut my mic. It's cool.
That's perfect time to cut his mic. What's up, April?
Nothing much.
How you doing?
Good.
Fall off any tables lately?
No, I didn't fall off any tables. I didn't break any tables.
You broke the table.
We're not going to get into a reference. If you were a long-time fan of Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J, you totally get the fall off the table reference.
I'm having a flashback. Oh, my God.
If not,
I'm having a flashback.
If not, you missed out. I give you a brief. April P.
God.
Very, very attractive woman. Sat on a table and broke. And it broke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in front of people. We won't tell you who those people were, but in front of people.
Might have been a happy table.
Yeah. So, how was your weekend, or how you been since we last saw you?
You haven't seen me in a month, but I've been good.
You don't call nobody no more.
I never call you.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Oh.
Can you give this woman an opportunity to tell us how she's doing, man?
I visited our gentleman's establishment this weekend. They've moved.
Oh,
I don't like the new spot, though.
So tell us about that. Keep it clean. Hey, you brought it up.
That's all I did this weekend.
Really?
You know what? She had to stutter because of the guests we have in here. Yeah, she had to stop and stutter. You're like, okay,
I will say I prefer the older location.
Oh, okay. So you prefer to be on Broad Rock,
right?
We have to call them out, but hey.
I prefer the older location. The stage is larger. There's more room to move around.
Oh, okay.
At certain times you have too many girls, crammed up on one space, But let me tell you, the highlight of that evening was one of my favorite employees there. There was a gentleman who was trying to get some entertainment from her, and she completely ignored him to entertain me. And so he took a step back, like seriously, like he grabbed like her little elbow, like like come on, like come here, and she started dancing. She turned around and realized that it was him. She stepped to the right to entertain me. So I'm doing my thing or whatever. So dude, I guess he realized he wasn't gonna get any play off this chick, and he just stood over my shoulder and watched, and I felt like a Mac. Like I was so happy. Like, yeah, bro.
So you basically went to the gentleman's club and punked the gentleman's.
I did, and it felt good.
Big Rude. She went to the gentleman's club and punked the gentleman's.
I have no comment.
But you know what? What would you do in that situation? Like, I thought he would just turn around and sit down. Like, but he didn't. He stayed. But he was like, and he had a wad, but he was just like, she wasn't trying, not like, shut up. But she wasn't trying to take a tip, not from him. So he just stood there. And I thought that made him look kind of stupid. Like, I just cut my losses, and, it's like 15 other girls on this stage. Well, I'm going to sit here and wait for you. You're not trying to take my tip. I'm going to take my tip. Where somebody else want my money. You obviously don't want it. But no, you standing there with your tongue hanging out your mouth.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Was it you
right now?
Because stick your tongue out again. No. Was it you?
It was dark in there.
Hold on. No comment on that. We have people listening that shouldn't be.
Call him back.
His excuse was he was at a 4-H program.
Call him back.
I was at a family barbecue.
Please step in at this moment and add a little levity to the room, because these two over here with Project X and Gentlemen's Clubs, I don't know what to say about them.
We're single. This is the single side of the room.
I'm just shocked that dude didn't get beat up because he touched her.
This the old head
but
side.
they did put someone out for video camera.
This is the old head side of the room right now. I'm gonna go to my main man, Carlton Banks. How you doing, brother? I ain't seen you in a little while. How you been?
I'm doing good. And hopefully you will allow me this brief moment.
Absolutely.
To recognize 130 years by saying,
take the floor.
Oh, the warm, mellow sunlight is shining.
Is he seriously singing?
In the trees like green sentinels stand.
Is he singing?
They are guarding our dear alma mater, the pride of Virginia's land. Hail state, hail state, hail, hail, hail. We're loyal sons and daughters, true to orange and blue. Our hearts be warm with love for thee, though near or far from thee.
But look at his face, look how serious he is.
Please stop.
Virginia.
He's in the show choir. Look at him. He's holding his diaphragm. He has his posture.
Okay, I've had enough. Okay,
to the Redskins.
All right, that's enough.
Okay, I had to give it up.
That's enough.
We had 130 years. We're celebrating our Founders Day. 130 years of Black history at HBCU.
Did you really have to go through the entire alma mater?
Be glad I didn't sing the evening song too, because that's the more appropriate song given the time of day.
All right. Well, let's really seriously move on. How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. I got some Girl Scout cookies shipped to my house, so I was really feeling it.
Girl Scout
shipped
cookies.
to your house.
Yeah,
shipped to your house.
Yeah, they moved from across the street to my house, so I figured that was shipped because the girl brought them. Well, anyway, so they were shipped to my house.
How many did you buy?
Only one box because I had another stash.
One box of Girl Scout
Hold on. That's because I had a stash that was supposed to be coming to me from Haymarket. Hopefully, my clone is actually listening to me and understanding. I had to track down about 4 boxes of cookies that supposedly Mrs. Carlton donated. So I called my sister-in-law and where my cookies? And because I had talked to her, I had interceded saying, hey, do not donate those cookies. I want my cookies, right? And my brother said, well, your wife said donate them. And my sister-in-law said, well, I gave them to your brother. And in the process, my sister-in-law says my brother gave them to Mrs. Carlton. So I'm like, somewhere in the mix, I want my cookies.
Who donates cookies?
Mrs. Carlton did.
You weren't listening.
Mrs. Carlton
he won't listen.
Mind.
He won't listen.
First of all, you donate cookies and then Girl Scout.
I ain't donating no Girl Scout cookies because for that amount of money, I want my cookies. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
plain and simple. That.
I want my cookies and
tell Miss Banks that she need to. This is
the sequence of calls. I don't know, but the sequence of calls went from talking to my brother, calling my sister-in-law, getting the call from my wife. Somewhere in between the three of them, I need some cookies to show up because I told my sister-in-law because my brother she said she gave them to my brother to cut the cookies off on him for about a month. I'm being punished by not having cookies, so he shouldn't have any cookies, period. That's my thing. I want my cookies.
Marcus.
He wants his cookies, April P.
How was your weekend?
I had a good weekend. Thank you. And I appreciate that transition because I was really wanting to move on from this dude, for real. I love him.
I want my cookies.
He hit about his cookies. Hold up. He hits us with the entire theme song to
Alma Mater.
The entire theme song to a bad motion picture.
Oh, see, there you go.
But did you see his face? He was so serious.
He was dead serious. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was sitting next to Spike Lee and Do the Right Thing, or what's the movie? School Days or something over here. Yeah. And then the cookies. And the cookie story I can relate because Mama J is a Girl Scout. And right now in my living room, I got a whole bunch of Girl Scout cookies. But then Miss J and Mama J went and baked a cake yesterday. So I'm a little confused about that. But it's okay because Brother Man about to get his sweets on for real.
But does Miss J donate cookies?
Nah, she not donating no cookies.
I mean, I don't know nothing about this donate cookie stuff. They need to end that.
So I ended up having a decent weekend. I won't spend a whole lot of time getting into it, but I will tell you this: on Saturday night, Marcus J, Miss J, and Mama J went to see The Lion King on stage. Oh, it was great. It was just a heck of a production.
Did James Earl do Mufasa?
He didn't do Mufasa, but the dude had an appropriate voice. He sounded very Darth Vader-ish and whatnot, so it was cool. So we won't spend a whole lot of time talking about that, but what I will say is this: if you're within the sound of my voice and you have an opportunity to go see a Lion King, make sure you go and do it. We're gonna leave it right there for right now. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit of NBA because I know your man K-Dub has a whole lot of stuff that he wants to talk about. So we're gonna leave it there. Marcus J, ain't no half stepping. We'll be back in about 2 to 3 minutes.